Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, sir.
GoPro's rolling.
Welcome to the 651 to Nelson.
Man, I don't think that rear view mirror is big enough, by the way.
I'm actually happy that
It's huge.
big ones like that. Smaller ones are fine too.
Hey, look at that. I like the rock. Man, guys, I almost blew this bus, man. I couldn't believe it, how crappy the weekend service is in the early morning. Like, it's after 9:30, and I'm like, man, I figured, well, I got an hour, you know. I left just before 8:30, and I barely made this bus, just barely. So, because the thing is with Ben is that it's a short route, but the thing is that he doesn't do this. He rarely does this route, and not only that, he's going on lunch right after he's done. When we stop at the other terminus in Brossard, and actually, I think the last time I filmed a route with you was on this route with the coach last summer.
Actually, the route I was doing then just went to that Canadian 450. Since this is the regional express, it goes from Perry, Kenya, to Nelson. That's to all 40-minute travel time.
Wait. My bladder's gonna have to wait 40 minutes?
Ish. I arrived at 10 to 20 minutes. Well, no, that's wrong because I left late, so about 35 minutes.
I think I just saw a paramedic Ford, not a Flex, what's it called? I always forget the name of it.
Sport?
Huh?
Sport? Transit?
No, it's a paramedic. It looked like why do I always forget the name of it? The one that looks like a Mustang there,
Mach-E.
a Mach-E.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny to see that because just this morning on Marketplace, I saw from the same company, the same kind of livery, but it was a 2020 Durango.
Oh, yeah?
But it already has 230,000 kilometers on it.
Great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And I guarantee you that's why they're getting rid of it, because it's high mileage and it's a Chrysler product.
Stellantis.
Stellantis, yeah.
Ouch.
Oh my God. Jesus, I don't know if I should have done this or not. So when you go on your lunch, what do you do? You're not taking the bus back to
No, I park in the terminus. There's a waiting zone, a layover zone. I park and turn everything off. And I go. There's like a bunch of restaurants, 2 grocery stores around there, so there's lots of options. I'll probably go to one of the grocery stores.
Which terminus?
Giordani, Nelson.
Yeah, it was actually funny going through, the connection between Central Station and Bonaventure Metro, because I was actually there last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The old Tash Road.
The last time that you came to ride with me was on a coach, and we don't have that coach anymore. The one that you rode with me.
Yeah,
you got transferred to an old tank.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Didn't I heard it from a little birdie? Those coaches are supposed to be all gone by the end of the year or something. From you said.
On our sector, they'll be here until July, until the end of the contract. But depending on what sector you're on, they're all gone. They're slowly phasing out. I think Chateauneuf doesn't have any anymore. Their new contract renewed started in October. They took over the Saint Laurent sector, which was Dubain before.
Man, I just noticed that you have a heater behind you.
Yeah, it's not a vented heater. It just turns on just ambient heat. It's like a space heater. No airflow from it though. But I can turn it on and off that one. I find it doesn't make any difference. So I just run the front heat.
I remember there was the odd time I would take an STM bus and there would be especially a woman driver, because women have a lower body temperature than men, so they get colder easier. No, like I've seen a couple of them actually have a blanket over their legs.
Oh, really?
So and I was going to make a snide remark saying, the classics were probably not like that. How do I know that? I mean, for one thing, the classics, you know, you were right there. The windshield was like right there, right? Like, so how would that be any better, really? Anyway.
I think the reason why it's particularly on, like you see it on SCM drivers, it's on the probably mainly on the older buses that have the vents in the front of the bus. This one doesn't have it, but that vent, we have a couple of older ones that have that vent in the winter. You get cold air coming through there even if it's closed. And even if you have the heat turned on, it's still cold. It's not uncomfortable, but it's...
So when you're running, like you were running like 7 minutes late right now, are you under the gun now, or are you like just driving a little faster, or?
No, it's not the end of the world.
Not really, eh?
Delays are tolerated.
It's not like you're in Montreal, they stop and go and stop and go all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And unless you have like a really stupid late, like really late, like 40 minutes for no reason, for example.
Look at this hideous. They call that a Grand Wagoneer. For crying out loud. Horrible. Horrible. Speaking of horrible, what a horrible morning. 2nd of November. No, maybe, I'm gonna have to edit that out, I think. I don't know, because I kind of feel like maybe I shouldn't be doing this or something. You're not supposed to. But then again, how many times have I done that with the STM? Or maybe if I really wanted to fill your ego, I could just like...
Sure. Well, I think you're going to get mostly dashboard in the shot, though. No, it's not too bad.
No, it's not great.
I think my head's being cut off from the top of the frame.
I don't think it's going to stay anyway.
Yeah, it's going to fall off and everything because I'm about to stop hard here. So you know. I'll stop hard. I'll stop period.
You know what stopping short means?
Stopping short?
I learned that from a Seinfeld episode. Stopping short, like my dad would do this too. Like if we were, with my mom in like the Delta 88 or something in the 80s, and like when somebody would make an emergency stop and slam on the brakes, my dad would go like this. The person would take their right arm and hold the person back next to them. See? Let me see that guy.
It's funny because I actually
like that, like.
Technically, I do that. Sometimes when I know I'm going to stop hard, I have the fair block lane.
What did you just write in your ledger there? What was that?
I just wrote my departure time from Canada. We have to note down our departure and arrival times. It's not automatically tabulated. Well, it is, but it isn't.
So passengers have been okay lately there? No major. I can't believe the size of this mirror. Maybe it's because I'm right here. Maybe if I back up a bit. No, it's huge.
It is quite huge.
It's huge.
And it's funny because the smaller ones you actually conform with the way that they're made, the shape that they're in. Like this one, I can't see it moves to the left side of the passenger car. Like my side, I can't see most of the people sitting on this side. But the smaller one, I can see the entire interior.
Really?
That's why I have that here.
Okay, yeah, this is the terminus, I remember, right?
Yeah, this is the first stop, first major terminus. But I will continue after this.
Yeah, it's kind of weird sitting here, actually. Sitting over the fender here.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that what I think it is? Oh, I like it, that Genesis.
Genesis G70.
Yeah. Telling Ben a couple of times, one day I would love to be able to film a ride with him in a snowstorm. Now that would be a trip. Never done that with never done that with any drivers. No. it's hard to say whether I think these buses ride better than the STM. I mean, I can't even say hybrids because they're, you know, they're all hybrids in these years of the STM. You know what I mean? 2016, 17, 18, 19. And not only that, the roads are generally in way better shape out here. Oh, look at this! Look at this! All of a sudden, the old part. This is La Prairie, right?
Yeah, it's just, they're not maybe on the right side there.
You know, actually, it's funny we're here because I was thinking of seeing if I could talk Ed into coming down here into that really old part of La Prairie,
Yeah,
the historic part. Yeah, get some action shots, you know, with the Morris.
Your maybe has a very your Quebec vibes. It's very, it feels a lot like Quebec.
Yeah, I like that.
That was the same. Well,
Better-
not the same age, but it's older than Montreal.
Better Quebec vibes than Montreal vibes. Ha ha ha. I guess.
Oh, well, Montreal is still good. They don't look the same. It's very different look.
No, I know. It's just that Quebec is more, you know,
Yeah.
and there's a lot more buildings that are like, you know, 3 floors on average.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what's this old?
They're installing signals for the crossing. Pedestrian crossings here. So I think
Really?
the street for the last little while.
Well, if they're installing signals there, that means it's pretty busy then.
Well, it's not that it's busy, it's just that since Tesla is a very fast road, they had crosswalk before, but no one would ever yield to them. And very rarely someone or just kind of like playing chicken with cars. It's not very safe. And that's what applied to those flashing type of signals that you press a button and the lights start flashing.
Oh wait, just by. Oh, there's still some nice foliage out here. Oh, I was hoping you got to watch my foliage compilation video.
I did.
Hey?
I did.
Oh yeah, I had you in mind when I did it. So
If you
beautiful.
had come like a week or two earlier, you would have seen some serious foliage, like contact especially. You have a lot of trees, so.
I also highly recommend you watch my Halloween walking video there in NDG Westmount. That was
Yeah,
really.
your Halloween, or you meant to say Halloween, but you wrote Halloween for the O.
What?
Yeah. You have to check that. I mean to tell you.
Damn it! Huh. Jesus, Murphy, it shows I'm visually impaired. I didn't even notice that. So you, oh yeah, you're right. Instead of writing H-A, I wrote H-O. Oh, the Timmy's there to tease me.
Don't worry, there's a Tim Hortons at the other end when we get to the terminus. Right next to the terminus.
Excellent. Oh my God, 2 PT Cruisers in a row? I can't believe it. What the hell's going on here? I just saw PT Cruiser. There's another PT Cruiser. By the way, in case you guys never heard me mention, that's the only car I ever heard of where you have to lift the engine out to change the starter. That's insane. That's like Nick's Explorer with the freaking blown exhaust manifolds there because the studs are all broken, all the bolts, and you have to lift the engine out to change the exhaust manifold. Ludicrous.
Price would be like.
Yeah, exactly. That's why these are the reasons why. Hey, that's a nice color on that Explorer. It must be from the States or something.
I saw the better lights on it.
Anyway, all the more reason why the car companies, they don't want people working on their cars anymore, eh?
Curious.
What's going on over here?
The chrono.
What's all this green and red here?
Yellow means I'm late, green means I'm on time, red means I'm early.
You're late! You're
Yep.
late!
I'm late. Got it.
Floor it!
I'm late because of you.
I've never seen a Tim Hortons that actually had a sign on the corner on the ground like that. It looks like the kind of sign you would see at, like, you know, those small private gated communities, you know? Yeah, that's what it
Another
reminds
one
me
in
of.
La Salle we passed earlier on National. That has the same type of sign. It's true though, it's not common. Not the most common.
I just had a classic song pop in my head by Seal, which I never cared for years ago, but now I like it a lot. And we're never gonna survive unless we are a little crazy. I'm sure you know what that meant.
I think I've heard it. Probably.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sure you've heard. Come on, you come from a rock and roll family anyway.
I know.
What's the gas
First time
here?
probably ours. And now we're in Caltech.
That's what I was gonna ask actually.
Literally just crossed it. end of Tasha Boulevard before it turns into 132 from here. How to turn to 132.
Yo, I take the metro to go to Bonaventure from Barrie UQAM. I get on, I sit down, I'm happy to get my single seat, you know, which has like the, you know, the room for your arm, you know, on the armrest. And this lady, I wasn't sure actually at first, like, I was like, is she Asian or is she white? Like, her hair is blonde, you know, and she's staring at me like big time. And that doesn't happen often with me with women, you know, like, so, or they usually look at me like I'm a freaking weirdo, you know, so, which I am. Candiac. I can tell you love driving this thing. You can tell.
I'm glad you can tell.
I don't know if I can tell that with flyers, actually. Especially since somebody once wrote one of my videos of a ride, they're like, oh, the drivers don't like driving. Oh, great. Terrific.
Probably because they're used to driving this, and the wheelbase is shorter, so they can turn tighter with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And apparently, one of my supervisors here, he used to work at the STM for like 20-something years. He was a CO. And he was there when they got the new flyers, and he said one of the things that is not that a lot of drivers don't like about them is that they're very slow off the line. There's always a delay when they close the door.
Really?
And press the throttle, there's a solid 1.5 second delay before the bus moves. So they're very, very slow to drop.
Yeah, but I thought the STM hybrids were like that as well.
To a degree, yes, they're similar to this. They're actually pretty good. I've heard from a lot of drivers saying that the hybrids are faster than the normal diesel.
I mean, I remember you explaining it to me too, like the hybrids is like, or whatever it was, the scrap there, you have to like step on the gas twice to get the bus going.
Well, this one's like that too. So
Yeah.
There's an interlock on the front door.
Yeah, an interlock, right.
So if I come to a full stop, even if I don't open the door, the interlock comes on, I need to touch the gas pedal. Otherwise, but it's not that slow. It's pretty phenomenal. Just that if you have the door open, you can't see anything. You have to wait until the door
Terminus Mont Candiac. Wait, we're in Candiac?
Yeah. I told you before.
No, I thought you said we're in Delson.
No, I said we're standing. Then we're going to be in Delson.
Oh, I haven't had my third coffee.
I haven't had my second. I mean, I didn't have a second.
See, originally I thought I would take a ride with you later on your last run, and then like, you know, we could go see Ed, you know, and go for in the Morris. But the thing is, you got to bring the bus back.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question: is this like a Quebecois thing or something? What is it about transit buses in Quebec? Like, why do they have to have, like, look at this one, has 6 numbers. Why do you have to have 6 numbers? In the old days, every bus had 4 numbers. That's it. Anywhere. Oh, look at that Cavalier. Really.
Yes, every company does it differently. See, our numbering, the first 4 numbers are the fleet number. The last 2 is just the year of the bus.
Yeah.
So when we talk to each other, like I'll call the office and I'll say, Trump gets out a central bill 3087 to
Oh yeah.
dispatch.
Yeah, it's a bit redundant, eh?
It used to be, like Tom's old number, it would be 3087. You'd have 2 smaller numbers, which was the division number, and then 1 more number that was the year of the bus. We actually reduced it a little bit.
Is that a stereo down there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Which I never used.
And the STM buses don't have that.
Nope.
Oh, look at this. Ooh. You ever see any choo-choos here? Any engines? Or?
Very rarely.
Oh my god, I gotta stop filming. I gotta stop filming with the left arm because my right at the tip of my shoulder and arm on my left is friggin' hurting me since yesterday. That's how much I was filming on that gorgeous, God blessed day we had on Thursday. It was so, I went out early in the morning, well, pretty early, and then I went home, and then I went back out again. And that's when I did that. And the only reason why I did that walking video, that Halloween video, even though I was bloody tired, was because it was 24 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
24, 23. I mean, that was unprecedented. Wow. Speaking of unprecedented, I wouldn't expect to see something that funky out here.
That mural is new.
That's amazing.
That's Cascade.
Wow. It's so impressive, and yet it's like, look at where it is. Like, there's nobody around here almost.
There's a lot of traffic that comes through.
No, I know, but same reason why you don't see murals in the West Island, for example, you know? Look at this pickup truck. He's got a special lift gate. That's not standard equipment. Okay, how much time left until we're finished your run here?
10 to 12 minutes.
Excellent. Excellent.
I don't know how many more lights I get. I only have a couple more to go.
Not bad. I've actually haven't used too much battery here. I'm still at 68%. I'd like to save some for a ride with Ed, but I was thinking, I'm like, there's no point going home. Wow, look at that. What the hell is that with that weird color?
It's a CX-70. That's the CX-70.
It's funny to see that fare box.
Yeah, they're very annoying sometimes. They get really noisy. Because you have the box and there's the braces on the back. Sometimes they rattle together. This one's fine.
Okay, did you notice the Hyundai we just passed? The one that has kind of an old school looking front there, like a Dodge Challenger, and the rear taillights look like a Lincoln.
Yeah, the Ionic 5.
Yeah, that's what you should get next.
It's an electric car.
Yeah, it's fully electric, eh? Wow, this road is fantastic.
Flat points, well, it's a 30 road, too. Biggest parking contact. Right on there.
This front seat is too far.
I know. When I do driver training and I want to sit down, I have to sit there and I'm like really far away. It's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah. You still see Chris from time to time? I don't remember his full name. He's got a big name, a big long name.
I understand basically because he's probably back to school. Actually, he started trade school.
Started train school?
Trade.
Oh, trade. I thought I heard train.
Trade.
Trade for what?
I don't remember what he studied.
This is one of the worst roads I've ever seen.
It's one of the worst ones in Contact, but there's not a lot better than this one.
Oh, we're still in Candiac.
We're about to be in Delson.
Oh.
We cross, if you have that Delson, you'll be in Delson.
The Turtle River.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Wonder why they call it that. I'm sure there's no turtles there.
They didn't look a lot of times they were. Now we're in Delson.
Sort of kind of hope for some kind of responses, but you know, it's still early in the day. You know, after the first of the month, you know.
I actually saw a fire truck responding in Contact this morning on my first return trip. Going to the 132, so we're asking.
Whoa. Well, Thursday I wound up all the way at Montreal North there, La Cordaire and Henri Bourassa, and I walk away. I started walking east. I swear to God, I'm 5 minutes of walk away and I missed like 3-4 fire trucks going south on the Côte. I couldn't believe the lighting would have been perfect too. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, that's it. It was a
party.
yeah, crashed over somewhere, eh, buddy's house. Yeah, I kind of miss those days sometimes. But I still think I am the eternal teenager. Not in partying or anything, but just in, as I tell people sometimes, of what I do. I'm still drawing, still painting, still building models. I actually started taking apart a vintage Johann 63 Plymouth Fury I have. One of the models I got from my friend Brian. And I'm going to paint it black. And I was really tempted to try to make a four-door out of it, because this is the same car as the famous Plymouth Fury you've heard me talk about that almost broke the record for the most mileage on in a car in the world. The old man bought it new in '63, and when he got hit by a truck in the plateau at the end of '99, he had accumulated 1,621,000 miles. And he went through, like, I think 5 engines, I think.
That's crazy.
And they were all slant sixes, to show you the legendary slant six, you know. So yeah, but that's the thing. It's tricky to make a four-door. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm going to do yet. I kind of want to, but then I have to do like the pillars and everything. I'm probably not going to, but I would like to. It'd be really cool to do an homage to that car, because That's the most important car there ever was in Montreal, in my opinion.
Now, if you keep filming out the right side of the video, you're going to see an old Ford semi-truck that's parked in the yard.
What? An old Ford semi-tractor?
It's an LTL.
Oh my god. Really?
That's coming up that green gray building on the side. You're going to see it in a minute.
Is it white?
No, it's green and yellow. Slow down.
Because I seem to recall seeing one with you and Simon years ago. Oh. Oh, it's gated. Oh, son of a bitch. You beautiful green and yellow bastard. Oh my god, there's other trucks.
That's Southpaw Downson. I think he told me about that.
Oh man, look at all those W900s. Oh baby, oh. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious.
Their entire fleet is W900.
Holy mackerel, and I thought I was a sick man. Jesus, Murphy. I know, I'm like, oh, how many times I filmed that blue and white? And I remember you telling me it was from Candiac. And it's like, yeah, there's definitely more than one because I see them like regularly, you know?
Blue and white or blue and blue and white or blue and red. Or yellow and red.
Okay, cameras are getting really hot. I think I'm gonna stop filming.
You're almost at the end.
Oh yeah, because I'm at 60% battery here. Yeah, that's what's cool. When you see a company's got really old trucks like that, W900s, those people are hardcore enthusiasts, you know? They're not just like whatever, it's a company and trucks. Hey, are we back at Taschereau?
No, this is the 132.
The 132, really?
132, yeah. It veers off the 15 and goes towards St. Ridge.
Takanawagi!
Now arriving 10 minutes, John Bentley. Not George Vanier, George Gagne.
George Gagne, what?
GG. What a sandwich. Something like that.
You can get a sandwich at Tim's.
They don't have them at breakfast sandwiches.
You know what? I can't believe I didn't know that actually. You was a big Mr. Tim Hortons here.
Right, go ahead, Madison. That's this junction.
Yeah, that looks dangerous. So you have to turn right there, you know. And we're never gonna survive unless we are a little crazy. Hey, I came here with frickin' I think Nick 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, the Harvey said.
Yeah.
Sure. Mentioned that to me.
Yeah, I mentioned a lot of things. All right, so you're gonna meet me at Tim's or no?
Yeah, I guess.
Thanks for the ride, buddy. See you later, Charlie.